Uncensored Studios, sponsored by Jimmy P's Burgers More, Lauren Maxwell Team, Maxwell Mortgage, our guy Patrick Dearborn, Becker Custom Builders, Alda's Diner, My Florida Green, and of course Ocean Glass Skin. This thing's selling like hotcakes. Go out and get you a bottle. And today we have a special guest. I usually let Larry give the guest flowers, but I think I'll handle this one today since we go back, since she happens to hail from my hometown of Ústí nad Labem, which is in Czech Republic, Larry.
Say it again, slow, because I think the audience probably didn't get that of your hometown.
Ústí nad Labem. One of the few things I can say cleanly in Czech. Correct. From the Czech Republic. We got Miss Petra in the studio with us today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
It's a pleasure.
And we're doing a take two again like we did with Cedric. Unfortunately, the power went out. So, of course, we had 30 minutes of fire, but we'll try to replicate it for you guys. Miss Petra is from, like previously said, the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, when you were born there.
Yes.
Came to America in late 90s.
Yes. It was...
Tell us how you kind of got here and a little bit about your background.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, I met a guy back in Czech Republic.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time. A woman falling in a guy or a guy falling in a woman. That's how it always works. But I'm sorry for cutting.
No, it's fine.
But
I did follow just for a second. And so I met this guy, and he was from Czech originally, and he lived here. So I was excited to see new world for me, and I did. And it didn't work out after short time, but I became be friends with the family and his mom, and for many years, I'm gonna say 30 years almost, but it's 25, 27 years. And that's that's the time I met Pat here, and so we were kids still, kind of. And I told my parents also I will be right back, and it's been that long time
25.
ago, and I love it. I love the weather. I love I never live anywhere else but here, and I think this is a very special place. And I remember all these no roads, there are roads, trees, and there are buildings today. It's all obviously different, and so it's been a long time.
And tell us a little bit about, because you basically grew up in a communist country, growing up in a communist country, how that was like, and then coming over
well,
here.
I mean, I was still young, and so in 89, when it was a revolution, it was actually, the revolution was on November 17. That's my birthday. Oh. So it's easy to remember now. So there was a revolution, and so I was young, but we all have the same thing, and none of us was needed to be jealous or being think of anyone. It was almost like you'd have no personality too, so it was like a good thing because it didn't create bad, and there was no crime, nothing I remember, no crime, no none of that, but at the same time no one grew. You couldn't be you boxed in, you couldn't do anything. You go on the same vacation, everybody go in the same time, everybody was coming home from work the same time, they left for the same time. It's just, I mean, looking back, it was no problem, but for me boring, because that was that. I mean, it is what it is now, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But
so you come to Naples.
I came to Naples,
and then tell us a little bit about being in Naples and how you've grown. I know you're in the construction business, your fascination with construction. Yes. Tell us a little bit about that, how you got into that.
Got to Naples, didn't speak any English, just visited, go back, come back again, and that's where I was like, I love it here, actually. And as I was really, for the second time, really ready to go back home and just go back home, I met a guy, and he came from a construction company. It's called Craft Construction back then, and it got sold. But loved it, because back then my father, when everything happened with the communists, and he went on his own as a businessman. He was building his house, and that's how things was changing. So I just loved it. I was around it always. And love it till today. Not like I'm doing any construction, but I'm doing it at home myself. I put my wood floor down and do. I can do a lot, I would say.
Could you put a wooden floor down, Larry? I can't. I can't even.
You can't pass the wood,
Listen,
can you?
I can do a lot of things. And now the the way they have the wood floors now, man, it's like planks. So you just connect them, put them down, and just connect them. What you mean?
She just put one in.
Listen, man, they sell them. I seen them at the
Well, that's
at
probably,
Home
that's
Depots
probably-
and Lowe's.
She probably didn't put in a wooden floor from Home Depot. I'm guessing.
They got
Not
money-
bad, depend, but you need to, and I actually for the funny thing is the construction. I actually did it for a few years. I actually was fixing wood floors, so I know a lot. I think good enough, good amount. People still till today put the wrong things. Every house put the wrong things on wood floors, like the way they clean it, the way they maintenance it.
But am I correct about, almost like Legos? They've got them where they can connect now.
But there is a good put in and there is a bad put in. When you don't know much about it, it looks the same. But when you really, look at good wood company.
So I'm inviting you to my house. I got a little wood. I got an area. I'm just going to see what you can do and see if you can put the wood down and do everything else. Because a lot of people tend to talk. So I'm going to test your skills.
You actually need the work done, or is
I
it
can
just a
tell you now
test?
when you get home, you can look at it. So if you see stairs,
Mine is done professionally by me.
well, that's good enough.
No,
too.
There's
I'm just
no way.
joking. I'm just joking.
That's why you call Becker Custom Builders when you needed something done.
I kid you not, dude. You got diarrhea of the mouth.
You said it on the last show.
I know, but people probably forgot. I'm not a handyman.
You literally said it on
Yes,
the last show.
I know, but sometimes people forget, Patrick.
People don't forget.
It's like
Obviously.
It's like putting a clothes. It's like putting a nice outfit. There is
Yeah, but Patrick like to remind people, like, if anything that goes wrong
It
with
was
me,
literally 2 episodes ago.
it don't matter. It don't matter. Why you do me like that, bro?
How would Larry do in Prague? Because Prague, Larry says he wants to go to Prague.
No, not Larry
really?
wants to go to Prague. Larry's going.
Larry's going to
Okay.
Prague.
to Prague.
Is Larry going with you or by yourself or what's
That's
what's the-
TBD.
That's TBD.
To
Okay.
be determined.
Depend
be
where he's
determined.
going. Well, if you go by yourself, for instance.
Yeah,
So I
so-
usually go every summer. This year I didn't because I was really busy, so I canceled the plans. But we can help you out there. We can tell
You
you
know
where
a
to go.
couple of checks.
Yeah.
I need some checks, but
yeah.
checks, as in literally checks.
So
But
okay, so what's the fascinating thing about Prague that you really want to?
Yeah, Larry.
There's
what's-
one thing. What do you want to see?
What do you want to see in Prague?
it's this bridge,
Who you
right?
want to see in Prague?
Oh,
What's fascinating in Prague? Is it the culture,
it's this
architecture,
Oh, that's amazing.
the Charles Bridge?
the Charles Bridge.
I still go every year.
I
Every
want to
year.
see
As
that
a matter of
bridge.
fact, I don't know if you know, but Kanye West shot his "Diamonds Are Forever" video in Prague.
Mhm.
Really well done.
He
The way-
really did,
Yeah,
okay.
it's really well done
What
too.
part
It's
of
in
Prague?
black and white. He did Charles Bridge, but the
Also
famous
something-
clock, Old
Oh,
Town.
speaking of
Yeah.
the clock, there
What?
is something special about the clock.
Tell me what's special about
What's
the
You're
special?
clock.
gonna like it. There is a when you're gonna be standing there, they're gonna be moving and you should go up there. Actually, you can literally go inside the church or the building and then go see the clock from inside. But the story is that the man who actually did the clock, he was blind.
Oh, I did.
He built the clock. Made the clock, whatever that is, and supposedly he was blind.
Hmm.
Interesting, right? I don't know how that happened. I should have.
That's very interesting.
So, but there is a lot of interesting things for sure, and it's
It's a nice city.
it's in an old town.
Beautiful city.
There is a lot of things to see, but one of the things I would tell you for sure to do. Do you like horses or old cars? Like the
Both.
old cars, the old. You know the red ones with the big wheels with the. Do you like those?
Yeah, I
so
like
you can
those.
take that, or you can take a horse
buggy.
with this buggy, and really
I
someone.
take the buggy.
Okay, I did that too, which is amazing. And they will really, I will tell you, that's the speed up, most amazing. Actually, also speaking English person will tell you where and what, and it will tell you. It will tell you, what happened when the Jewish people lived here and there, what they did, how they end up, where's the like you're gonna go through the quick tour, and it could take no time pretty much, but you will get all the information once, and it's very enjoyable and interesting, and you will definitely love it.
And great
you
street
must
food.
do one of these, one of the.
Great street food. Barek rohliku, which my daughter loves,
Oh my gosh, Parek
which is a hot dog in a bun, but it's
Pig in a blanket.
it's not,
So-
but it's better. It's
it's
fresh
different
baked
than here.
bread. It's
Here you
not,
you cut it open, and over there you have like a, let's say like you have a baguette from Publix, right?
Mhm.
We'll shrink the baguette to this one and
The
this
bread
like
is
small.
better. Even
So
and and
we
it's-
cut the top and we take and some
you
kind
can
of
say in
the-
Czech. We're gonna have Czech
you
people
make a
watch
hole,
it.
you can put a hole in it, and then you put the hot dog in it, and you just eat the like that, and you don't have to be all messy and ketchup and everything.
And then they got a
So-
thing called langos, which is it's my favorite. That's probably my favorite Czech. It's like a dough, right?
It's
a
like a
fried
dough, like a plate almost, and I love it with
Fried,
garlic.
you
But
can
when
put
you
garlic
eat that
on it,
garlic, you don't want to
cheese.
breathe on anyone.
Yeah,
Really. Don't
you
kiss
might
anyone.
want to stay away from
Kissing.
kissing.
Nah, we're gonna kiss and kiss. But listen,
No.
I've been knowing Patrick for 15 plus years, right? Not once have he ever fed me a dish from his native country. He done brought me back candies, chocolates, and so forth from the Czech. But I never had a Czech dish.
Well,
I don't understand why.
number one, wasn't married to a Czech.
What they have to do with the price of tea in China?
Well, Czech food is very hard to cook. It's a process.
It's different. for
And
sure.
there's been invites for Thanksgiving and stuff, but you want to be with other people, so
Well,
We'll
here I
try-
am, Larry.
Yeah.
Here I am. Okay, so
how
You know,
about
I
we'll
will.
plan a Czech dinner,
plan a
the
Czech
three of
dinner.
us.
yes.
So
we
you're
do.
gonna do the cooking.
Yeah, that's what I do every day.
That's what you do.
She, and
Pretty much
she's a
every
great
day.
cook.
Yeah, pretty much every day.
She is a good cook.
Thank you.
Well, you know. Okay, well, we're gonna see what's up. Because I
well-
haven't had no Czech dish and I feel kind of bad.
We are scared to show it to you. That's the problem.
Why?
Because the minute we show you, look, it's like me. So when I bring when my daughter was, I have two boys and a daughter, and when my daughter was, she's still young, but just a couple years ago, I'm like, well, she still doesn't know all the chocolate and cookies or all the fun stuff. I'm like, well, if I show her once, then I'm gonna have to share with
Yeah.
her, right? So in the minute you show her, you guys have Nutella, we have Nugget. I mean, I'm like, if I show her Nugget, it'll be it. I gotta give her half, or I have to just whatever. And that's what happened. So he didn't want to probably share it because then
No,
you
I've
will never
given-
have
he's had
enough.
plenty
You will
of
have to. You would want it
Czech
all the time.
sweets.
I would want it all the time.
It is seriously. It's really like the food. I don't think there is one person.
I just had this chocolate with this coconut in it from the Czech probably about 2 days ago, Tuesday.
Coco
How did he
Sova?
get it?
I don't know. He didn't get it from me.
Huh?
What did y'all, FBI or something?
There is somebody else.
No, they have stores.
Why they don't cook for you then?
They
Why-
have stores around that
Oh, yeah,
sell
they
Czech.
do.
Yeah, they have.
There is a Polish store here at
See,
the airport.
They have a Czech store here where you can buy that candy from. So I said, man, you know what? That looks kind of different. And I love almond joy. So I love almond joy.
Similar to almond joy.
Yeah, but it just didn't have the nuts. It's almost like a mound, but not dark chocolate. It's milk chocolate. So it's in a blue wrapper. I said, man, you know what? That looks pretty tasty. Let me get that. I got it. And I even didn't know it was from the Czech
How'd you know it was from the Czech?
because the person said, the lady said it. She said, this candy right here is from the Czech. So I'm like,
It could be.
I say, my
Czech.
homeboy is from the Czech. My brother is from the Czech. So I got it. And it was good.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was like Campbell's soup. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, like in here, there was one Czech restaurant forever and ever.
See?
This plaza.
So
There's a
apparently it's a
couple
lot of
Czech
Czech.
restaurants.
Used to
Apparently
be.
it's a lot of Czech people
Yeah.
here in Naples.
There is.
Oh, yeah, there is bunch. There is a lot.
Yeah. So
Well,
We should take Larry to Usti. I think Usti would be more up Larry's alley. Usti's a little more
what's so fun?
street.
You want to
there is
take
nothing to see much.
you want to take me there?
Yeah.
Man,
No.
one minute you say I'm
I
bougie.
There is
love-
one.
I
We
love
have-
Usti.
The only thing what Usti Nalabam has, there's a church, middle of the town, and it's crooked.
I like
It's
Usti.
since war when they were bombing.
So Usti
crooked.
kind of is like when you say you're from Usti from Czech Republic, a lot of people
Sound like you from a Mark Lee, huh?
that's a good analogy.
Thank
That's
you.
actually no, because I've get
yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah.
They hate on you. They consider Usti like,
It's not, yeah,
we're not the privileged
because
part
we
of
have a different kind of people living there. You know which one?
good people. Well, I mean, I know what you're talking about. I won't even get into that, but
That's why
it's a little
we
more
say-
street,
Yes.
I guess you can say.
I don't want to go there.
No, you
you
definitely
fit right
not.
in.
Unless,
some good-
unless you want to
good-
visit my family and
You
they
got a
have
nice restaurant
they
on
have
the
nice
on the
house.
mountain.
They have a pool there. You can go to sauna and
What's the restaurant they got?
That's where I
on the
need to
mountain?
go then.
yes. What's the
Yeah,
restaurant where?
In Usti, it's on like a hilltop mountain. Yeah. All right, we're gonna play this little game. It's called
Oh.
Rapid Fire.
I don't like games.
Yeah, well,
You don't like games? Well, you gonna play one
Depend.
today.
I thought
do.
women like games.
I do, but
I had a female
depend.
once tell me, "You want to play games? I'm good at games."
I'm like, yeah, depend. I like to be in charge, so
well,
Oh, that stuff just sound like
no, I mean,
it sounds like a dictatorship. Oh,
depending who they dictate.
yeah. So it's gonna be Czech theme because every time we have a guest,
So we
like to
can
keep
talk
it.
about more,
Well,
like-
we have Megan, Wisconsin.
oh
We have
gosh.
Cornell, Jamaican.
This
but
is so hard for me,
It's
you
gonna be
know.
incorporated. Got to pick one or the other. If you pick both, you have to buy Larry's plane ticket to Prague. So
Oh yeah, I
I
like
just
that.
I just told him he can go to my parents' house. I already got him a hotel
there you
kind
go.
of thing. So
Okay,
All right.
going to the check.
And I kind of feel proud because if I have a Spanish or Creole, I butcher. But I'll
oh
still.
my gosh,
I'll
my
still,
brother's calling. Isn't that funny?
I'll
Czech
still
Republic.
shout out to Petra's brother. Good guy, Tomasz, right?
Oh, Vashek.
Vashek,
That
sorry.
is so funny.
I can somewhat pronounce these. I'm gonna butcher
Yes.
some of them too, so the Czech people can laugh at me. But Svíčková or Nedlíka Prpšovizeli.
Oh, that is hard.
I told you
That
this
is
is a
hard.
hard
You're gonna have
list.
to take
Listen,
this
I don't know
straight-
what it is.
No, you gotta take the papers with you. Okay, so oh gosh.
And you got to keep it flowing. We got.
Okay,
we gotta
okay,
go.
okay. Knedlo zelové pšo.
Ooh, Svíčková is like the Czech dish.
It is, but
It's like
knedlo
fine
zelové
meat.
pšo,
It's like
it's
filet
like
meat with
it's good
dumplings
with
and
it's
sauces.
good with beer. I don't really drink beer, but if once in a while, that's good with beer.
Slivovice or Becherovka?
Slivovice for sure. It's clean.
Slivovice will.
It's a clean.
I'd like to see Larry Love on Slivovice. It's basically like Czech moonshine.
It's a better than vodka.
It's clean, pure. Plzeň or Budvar?
Plzeň, 100%.
I agree. Did you know
Pilsner.
Budweiser originated in Czech Republic?
But Pilsner is like the thing for sure.
Jaromír Jágr or Dominik Hasek?
Well, I was afraid. There is a yeah. So yeah. Well,
Use your imagination.
I guess Hasek.
Jágr? Oh, Hasek? Okay.
Not Jágr's gone. He's old.
Okay. Well, so is Hasek, but I get it. Martina Hingis or Martina Navratilova?
Navratilova, old school.
Okay. Družba or Domov? See?
Družba.
Yeah.
That's a place where we party back then.
Open till like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Probably
you
even
go.
later.
It's go down
It's in
to
a basement.
under the basement. Yeah, it's it was there forever and never. Even your parents when they were young.
They used to
That's
run
how-
it actually. My
They used
parents
to run it. Your
run
own
it when
parents
they
run
lived
it.
there.
Correct.
Eva Herzegová or Petra Nemkova?
What is it?
Eva Herzegová or Petra Nemkova? I'm saying it the English way. So
Yes.
Petra Nemcová, I guess, would be
Petra
the
Nemcová.
or Eva Herzegová.
I guess Nemcová.
Okay.
Good.
See,
You
I
prepared.
prepared. Radegas or Staropramen?
Staropramen, 100%.
Karel Gott or Lucia Bila?
Karel Gott. Oh,
Czech legend.
you're gonna have to listen. You have to. Now we have to fill in what we're talking about. But
Famous Czech singer, I
yes,
guess, right?
very famous, amazing, forever and ever.
Now we're gonna mix it up to Naples. Mercado or Fifth Ave?
I like to go to Mercado, but Fifth Avenue has has a special. You know, you walk
Mhm.
around. It's you walk around. Mercado, I don't walk around. There's no to walk around.
Prague or New York?
Prague,
Gucci or Burberry?
Gucci.
Let's see the way she said that.
Larry, come on. What do you think? Gucci or Burberry?
Gucci.
Chanel or Louis?
Oh, you know what? Chanel will last forever and ever. It's like you can lose value on that, but
Mhm.
Louis really step up like big time. I like their design and what they do. I do Louis. It's fun.
And Larry, listen on this one.
This is for both of us.
Ivana Trump or Madeleine Albright? Both Czech.
One told me I was a very handsome looking guy, so
Madeleine Albright.
no.
Ivana Trump.
Yes.
Really?
Ivana Trump.
Ivanka or Ivana? Hold on.
Talking
you
about
have to-
Ivana,
Oh,
the mom.
yeah,
No.
the mom. Yeah.
My bad. Excuse me. I misspoke.
Which one you going? Should be a layup, but
No, Aubrey.
Huh?
Did you say
Ivana Trump or Madeleine Albright?
Aubrey?
Really?
No.
No?
Ivana Trump. I don't know.
Mm.
No, okay, nothing. I don't know.
Fun fact: spoke Czech with
I don't
Donald
know.
Trump Jr. Thanks to Larry. Remember that? We actually spoke
I was
Czech.
Oh,
yes. I
really?
was actually
1000%.
shocked. I was like,
What?
Yeah, no, I was with Larry,
Oh,
Byron,
yeah.
and Byron was doing a podcast with Don Jr. and started speaking Czech to him, and we just started. And Byron and Larry just started laughing, and
because I never heard Junior speak Czech.
I mean, neither. I didn't even know they really tell
Yeah.
you the truth. I don't really know. They
Oh, he
know.
fluent.
oh yeah,
What?
because when he
Junior's
was growing
fluent.
up, he used to fly to Czech in the summer to spend time with his grandma or grandpa, one or the other. So
Yeah.
he's very.
I have to
fluent.
give it all that credit. Like, that's amazing. How, I'm taking back. Like,
Shout
she
out to
really is.
Don Jr. I know
That's amazing. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
he's that guy.
that Don Jr. is definitely that guy.
That is for sure.
Blue Martini or Naples Bevy?
No, Blue
No?
Martini. I've been there 10 years ago. Probably.
Okay. All right. True. Let me ask you, or let's go. Campiello or sea salt?
On the edge.
We know the owner from Sea Salt, though.
Yeah, Cecil for sure, like that. But yes,
Okay.
I like it.
Mimosa or Bloody Mary? Neither.
I guess mimosa.
What's the best country club brunch that you've had? Because I know you've been to some good country clubs.
Yes, I want a brunch.
Yeah. What's your favorite brunch at which country club? Because
Okay, so I mean, I like Quail Creek, or I
Quail
don't
Creek
go
is-
there anymore. But
Quail
I've
Creek
been
has a
in
good
Quail
brunch.
Creek has a good.
they really do.
They have? Don't know lately.
Mhm.
Lately means like last couple of years, but yeah, they always were amazing with everything they've done. Yes, Quail Creek.
Okay. What's your favorite brunch that you've had in Naples? And just I guess Naples, Larry. Besides sales, but is there a
Oh,
country
yeah,
club that
that's-
you've been to?
Yeah, my old country club down on Marco Island. I love that joint.
You lived in Marco?
No.
I didn't know.
Oh, we're finding new things after.
He's
Genius.
being funny. He's a funny guy, like a clown funny.
Like a clown. That
Yeah,
amazing?
like a clown. You like a clown
Yeah.
funny.
And then my mom wanted to ask you if you remember Yeslichki.
Oh my god!
What's that?
So
like
that
a-
is funny. You just said that. You know why? Because my
like a-
mom worked back then when she got off of school. She worked as a teacher in Yeslichki. Yeslichki is like a preschool for babies, so little
It's like
kids.
in
And my
New
mom fell in love with this little girl, and that's why my name is my name. It's Petra. It's not. I mean, everyone calls me Petra,
Petra.
but it's Petra, and that's the reason she actually, because that little girl was named
Oh.
Petra, and that's why she gave
Uh,
it
fu-
You know,
and-
the only Petra I know, it was a Jamaican.
the name.
and
She's a singer.
my favorite name for a female is Petra, because that was
Like
one of the
Patrick.
first girl. No, I knew a beautiful Petra. Not you're beautiful
God,
too,
no, I
but there
just
was
got-
another Petra from Canada. She actually watches the podcast, so shout out
That
to
name
her.
Really?
sound like it's so like
I don't know. Is it really like?
I like Petra. It just
You have to think this way. Like when I was studying English or learning English or words, even your names, whoever names, it's a new word for me. It's not just like those are our names. Well, it's a new word, right? So same thing when you hear my name, it's a new word for you. It's not just like, oh yeah, there's so many Petras I know. You probably don't, right?
no. When I like your name, like when I think it sounds Slavic.
Yes, it does.
Like even with the guys, like I asked this question before to them, like why do guys be having like girl names like Sasha? But when I learned that Sasha has so many different meanings. What?
no, because even like a last name in Czech, if it's a male, you say it one way. If it's a female, like it would be
Yes.
Jira for a male, but Jirova in female. So it's
My parents were Mrázek and Mrázková. So it's a different, it's like in Spanish. I believe Spanish does it, no?
so you'd have a
Only when you speak in the language.
Wilcoxonova
Hold
Nova.
on.
if you had a Mrs.
Larry Loba.
Larry
Yes,
Lova.
it is. Hold on. What's the last name exactly?
Loba.
Well, Wilcox and Love. I guess
Yeah,
he's
I'm
going
not-
by Love
Yeah,
these
you have
days.
to kind of end you can end OVA or KOVA or something like that,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Well, one of the things what I'm
Larry
doing, speaking
Lova.
of that, like when I'm organizing my clients' houses too. That's what I do. We didn't
Yep.
really talk about it, but that's my main thing, organizing houses. And many of my clients, sometimes I would like something didn't go right, and I'd be like, "Oh, shitka." They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, I don't want to say shit, so I put ka at the end, so it's same with the last name. So it's shitka. It sounds good, right? Oh,
Yeah.
this is shitka,
You can pull it off.
and you can just and people were using it. So
It trends.
Patrick never taught me the language either. I'll be wanting to learn.
Larry, my daughter speaks better Czech than me.
Oh, I already know.
Honestly, so.
I know you Americanized. You
Oh yeah.
suck.
What
my
I
kids
get
are
made
like
fun
that
of
too.
when I go
Go.
there for my accent because people aren't used to hearing a Czech accent. And
But
but
they
also
shouldn't.
It helps with the ladies though. 'Cause
They
then they'd be,
shouldn't.
Oh, you're from America. This was 15 years ago.
Then you
but
should, if you go back, then you pretend you don't speak any English, any Czech. They will try to teach
Teach
you,
me,
and
and
you're
I'm-
gonna be
They'd
going.
be like, "Wow, you're a quick
You're a
learner."
quick learner. That's it. That's the way to go.
I guess we're packing our bags. We're going to Czech. We're taking the podcast to.
I can pack
Czech
your
Republic.
bags.
Absolutely.
That's what I do. For
And,
a
and
living.
mention
I
your
can pack
business,
bags.
Petra. What's the name of your business?
It's DTA Management Services. It doesn't really describe
But you have an
exactly what
Instagram page.
I
and
did it because
Facebook.
I one day decided that it's time for me to really do that because I always have a passion for it. Organize anything, organize and change and decorate and all above. But I change it Monday. I left Monday my work, and Tuesday we're going to open the business.
You've
and I
always
wasn't
been a
thinking,
go-getter. Taught herself English, true hustler.
This work. Thank you.
I had 3 more on here real quick. I didn't want to get through these. Bee Gees or ABBA? I know the answer to that one.
ABBA?
I know she loves ABBA. Won't hold that against you, but she loves ABBA. Taylor Swift or Madonna?
Oh, back then it was Madonna, obviously,
yeah,
because I grew up with that, you know.
Just
So
want to check the temperature.
Like a bird.
And this is a layup.
I remember when we used to ice skate, and that was the music. with
Here'd
the
be
ice
roller
skate.
skating. But
Yeah, roller skating.
Yeah, we used
Skating
to
in-
ice skate, and then we would just kind of ice skate and kind of wait around if somebody sees us, you know,
And-
and we're meet some boys back then.
And it was gonna be one more, but 2 more. 50 Cent or Jay-Z? Just say 50 Cent. And we
50 Cent.
thank
Don't
you.
listen.
Thank
Say
you.
what you want to say. Don't
And-
listen to this.
and-
In this case, there was none. I don't know. Like,
Just what you should
yeah.
have said, none.
I have ABBA. ABBA. How do you say it in English?
ABBA.
Abba.
ABBA, still ABBA?
And this is a layup. This is the easy one. Saks Fifth Avenue or Marissa Collections?
Oh, well, back then was Nordstrom, then Marissa Collections. Of course.
Marissa Collections.
It's special. I do like to go Saks, so I shouldn't say both, but Marissa Collections for
Marissa
sure.
Collections.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're special.
Shout out to
absolutely.
Jay.
So for sure, that's where you go.
That's where you go.
That's where special people go, and that's where special things are.
I'm going to throw you another layup.
That's for you. Did you actually shop there for yourself? Oh, they probably don't have
Where
your
at?
size.
Marissa Collection. Yeah, they
They-
probably don't have the
they probably
size.
has to go
I
to
actually,
Saks.
honestly, I actually did shop in there, but it wasn't for me.
Oh yeah. I actually
For someone
remember that.
special.
Yeah,
No,
I do
I broke a
remember
bag
that.
in there, as they say.
I
ran
remember
up
you
a check.
did. You did. What was your layup?
Patrick Jira or Larry Love?
Oh God, that's easy.
No, it's not easy.
You both answer. That's easy.
What's the answer?
What's the answer?
Both.
Easy answer.
Looks like you're flying to Prague.
I'm going to Prague.
You said if you answer both, you buy the ticket to Prague. So
I'm.
that was
backing-
your
I'm-
way out.
I-
It was an expensive
I'm
answer.
I'm backing your stuff. That's all I can do for sure. So
I look forward to going to Prague, though.
you will love it. You will love it.
I was told.
There is.
I asked Siri. I say, Siri, well, I love Prague. Larry, you will love Prague.
Did Siri tell you where to get that candy bar too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I'm serious. Next time I'm cooking dinner.
Let's
Lunch is hard because I always work. I work
Make
5 to
dinner.
6
You have
days
to
a
say
week.
it once.
Dinner, and you have a winner.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining us,
Appreciate
Petra.
it.
You're
We
welcome. Thank
appreciate
you guys for having me over. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Cool.
Come full circle. Got to meet Petra when she came to America and have her on the podcast. So
Yes. Now I speak
25 years
English.
later.
I don't know. My kids still correct me about my English.
No, you're fine.
Still till today.
It's good.
You're fine. Thank you,
Thank
Petra.
you. Thank
Appreciate
you guys.
it.
Thank you.